Hey guys, Paradox Cubing here, and this is my third video of the CFOP and Friedrich method series. And in this one, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do OLL. And I'm actually making this video earlier than I thought I would because I got a lot of requests for making this video, and that's good because that motivated me to make this video early. And I don't know why I was going to put such a big gap in it, so it's good that I'm finishing the series early. So thank you guys for commenting so much and motivating me to make this video earlier. Now let's get into it. So OLL is the third part of the CFOP and Friedrich method, which is why CFOP, the O in CFOP, stands for OLL. And OLL stands for orienting the last layer, which basically means the yellow part. So I solve on white because I've just always done it on white, so that's my first layer. That makes my last layer the yellow side, which means that I have to orient these pieces, which means I have to make them all face the same way. So I have to basically complete the yellow side. So it will look like this. So that is the yellow side completed, and that's our goal. So when you finish F2L, you get an OLL case like this. So from here we need to solve it, and we need to make this whole side yellow. And then the next step after that is PLL, which we'll learn in the next video. So here our goal is to basically solve all these yellow pieces and make them all yellow, so flip them around and everything. And there's different algorithms for different cases. There are a total of 57 different OLL cases, which means they each have their own algorithm, their own different algorithm, and some of them are just mirrors, so they're basically the same algorithm, but you do it with your other hand. But doesn't mean to solve OLL you're going to need 57 cases. So for this case, I don't actually know the algorithm for this. I just do a different OLL algorithm which solves a different case, and then that rearranges these pieces, so it gives me a different case which I can solve. So basically what I'm saying is you solve the yellow cross, and then you have a total of 7 different cases that you can go from there and then solve those. So here I would just do an algorithm, and now I get the yellow cross. And I actually know this case because I know all the cases with the cross. So if I get a case that doesn't have a cross in it, I solve the cross, and then from then on I know all the cases. So I can just solve this case, and there we go. The yellow side is complete. So in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do 2-look OLL, which basically means you use 2 algorithms, but you're going to have to learn a lot more than just 2 algorithms to solve it, since there's going to be multiple cases. So here we have 7 different cases, and all these cases have the cross, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the cross. And then after you get the cross, you'll have any one of these 7 cases. It can't be anything else because only these cases have the yellow cross in it. So once you solve the yellow cross, you'll get any one of these cases, and then if you learn the algorithm for all of these cases, you'll know how to solve it in two algorithms. So that's a lot better than learning 57 algorithms. You just have to learn 7 algorithms, 1 for each of these, and then 1 algorithm for the cross. So let's look at how to solve the cross. So this is what the yellow cross looks like. And there's a bunch of different things you could get instead of the yellow cross. You could get something that looks like this, something like this, and something that looks like this. You can get a bunch of stuff, so sometimes you won't have any of the yellow pieces facing up. You'll only have the center. To solve the yellow cross, you have to do this trigger. F, R, U, R prime, U prime. F prime. So you just have to keep repeating that trigger until you get the cross, so let's just keep going. R, U, R prime, U prime. F prime. And every time you don't need to do that last F prime because you just do an F again. So now I know that we have the cross, because if you do this F prime, you can see that the cross is done. So you just keep repeating that trigger until you solve the cross. And now that the cross is solved, you'll get either one of these 7 cases. So this case happens to be this one here, I think. So to solve it, you just learn a really quick algorithm, and I'll show you algorithms for all of these. So the first case is where we have the yellow cross here, then we have headlights at the back and headlights at the front. Headlights are when you have 2 of the same colors facing the same way. So now we have headlights at the back, front, and just the yellow cross with no other pieces. And to solve it, you're just going to do this really quick algorithm. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. And there we go, we just solved OLL. So the next case is this one, where we have headlights at the front again, but this time we don't have headlights at the back. They're facing the sides. So in this case, you hold it like this, headlights to the side, and then you do this algorithm. R, U2, R2, U prime, R2, U prime, R2, U2, R. And that solves it. The next case is this one, where we have the yellow cross, but this time we have a piece. So this is just a yellow corner here. We have one solved one. So there's two of them actually. They look like this. But you'll notice one has a yellow piece here, and this one doesn't. So this is called the anti-sune, and this one is the sune. Holding it like this with the solved yellow corner here, and this yellow corner here, the algorithm is R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And that solves OLL. So the other one, which doesn't have this yellow here, you're going to hold it like this. So the solved yellow corner is at the back right here. And then you do this algorithm. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. So this next case is a bit more trickier because the algorithm is a bit different. So you have two of the corners solved with the cross, and then you have headlights in the front. There's actually two algorithms for this, so I'll show you them both. The first one is shorter and a little bit easier, so it goes like this. R2, D, R prime, U2, R, D prime, R prime, U2, R prime. And now it's solved. So the other algorithm is like this. You hold it so the headlights are on the side this time, and it goes R. This one's a bit longer, but there's no D or D moves, so it's R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U2, R, U prime, R prime, U2, R, U, R prime. And so now it's solved. So I recommend doing the first one because it's a lot easier and shorter. So the second one is just, there's no D move, so if you don't like doing D moves, you could use that one. So this one is the same as last case, except now that there's no headlights in the front, they're in the sides now. So you hold it like this, with the two unsolved pieces on the left, and then it's lowercase r, u, r prime, u prime, lowercase r prime, f, r, f prime, and the OLL is solved. This one's really quick. You can just go like this, and it's solved. So the last case is this one. I like calling it like the diagonal one, because these two diagonal pieces are unsolved, and then these two opposite corners are solved. So you hold it like this, with this yellow corner facing you, and this corner facing the left side. And then these two solved. So you hold it like this. So the algorithm is f prime, lowercase r, u, r prime, u prime, lowercase r prime, f, r. So these were all the cases, and now they're all solved, and those are the algorithms. So keep watching it over and over until you've memorized the algorithm. And basically, once you solve F2L, you're gonna get a random OLL case. Sometimes you'll have the yellow cross done, sometimes you won't. And in cases where you don't have the yellow cross, you basically just repeat that one trigger I showed you until you get the yellow cross. So here it is, we have it solved. And then from here you can just go on to solving the algorithm. After you solve the cross, it'll be one of the 7 cases that I showed you. It can't be anything else. And don't try to learn all of them at once. I know I went through them really fast, but that's just to keep this video short. And yeah, so don't try to learn them all at the same time. Learn them one by one and practice them. So yeah, that was it for this video, guys. If you liked it or it helped you, then click the like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.